What's up, YouTube? So today I wanted to do another review. Like I said, I've got a ton of yo-yos that still need to be reviewed, and there's probably more coming, and and there's other content that I'd like to do. So figured I'd just keep plowing through reviews, kind of try to do one a day or one every other day, whenever I get the time. So here's my review of the YoyoFactory DV888. Now, this is kind of the yo-yo that comes in starter packs, and lots of people recommend it to beginners because the DV888 in its standard $30 format comes responsive. I've upgraded mine. Not upgrade. It's not an upgrade. It's the same. It's nice. It's nice responsive. I've put the longer axle and the large bearing. I actually put a flat bearing in here to upgrade it to a responsive or unresponsive yo-yo. But it's cool, responsive as well. So, like I said, this is kind of the one that everybody. It comes in starter packs. It comes in, upgrade packs or whatever. It's $30 on its own, just as a responsive yo-yo. I've seen it for $35 with the upgrade system attached. Right now, Yo-Yo Expert has the DV888 starter set for like $40. I think it comes with like a bearing tool and some extra strings and a DVD and crap too. So maybe that's a good deal if you're brand new starting. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned with this yo-yo, it's pretty undersized and the walls are kind of high, and I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, it plays just fine. I think it plays good with either a center track bearing or a flat bearing. I think that it plays good with that. For whatever reason, just the way the walls are constructed and the way it's constructed, I don't like the way it plays with a concave bearing. It feels sticky, like the sticks, I don't know. I don't like whatever it is, and maybe it's me. I didn't like it with a concave bearing, but with a center track and with a flat bearing, it plays just fine. It's a little bit undersized. It's probably about the same size, maybe a little bigger than the Boss. Maybe it's within the same size realm of the Boss. But anyways, let's get to the specs. So the diameter of this yo-yo is 50.1 millimeters. The width is 38.83 millimeters. The gap width is 3.16 millimeters. And the weight is about 66.2 grams, so it's, for being kind of a small yo-yo, it's a little, I mean, like, the weight is up there. Like, 66 grams is like an average weight for a yo-yo, for like a full-size yo-yo. This is not a full-size yo-yo, and it's 66.2 grams. So, it comes with the size C. It comes with the size C flat, like the responsive, the slim bearing. It comes with that. You can upgrade it to the bigger bearing. Like the center track, or I actually have a 1-drop 10 ball in here at the moment, but I've had a couple different bearings in here, and it's comes with the thick pads installed. If you get the $30 version, you pull those out, you put the slim pads in, makes it unresponsive. Well, it'll make it unresponsive if you change the bearing. But anyway, so my thoughts on this yo-yo is it's okay. For $30. You could do a lot better. For $40, you could do a lot better. I mean, you can get a couple much better yo-yos. So I think the price is really what kind of hurts this. I kind of got, I don't want to say suckered into it, because it's like, oh, it's fine. It's not like a ton of money. But for $30, it's like, if that's all you got to spend on a yo-yo, you can spend $15 twice and get 2 yo-yos that are better than this. For $40, same thing. So for me, it's really the price that kind of hurts this, not so much the playability, because it's a perfectly decent yo-yo, and I understand that it's it's a little outdated. It's kind of a play on the old 888s or whatever. It's kind of a tried and true shape, for like a shape that back in 2008 2009 was, oh my god, amazing. It's so new and innovative, but here in 2016, the fact that it's still $30 is kind of, based on everything else that's on the market, and it's made in China. Yes, made in China. It says so right there. I mean, I say this all the time. There's a lot of yo-yos that YoyoFactory has that they need to do better. They need to either say, okay, the DV888 is overpriced and we're going to slash the price down to, you know, $15 or $20 and discontinue it, or, you know, they need to update it somehow, make it bigger, or do something. Because there's a lot of older yo-yos that I know YoyoFactory's, you know, still got a lot of older stuff that's in production and whatever, but it's they need to do better, and they need to do better with the older stuff that's in production, and either discontinue it and get rid of it, or slash the price of it considerably, because it's not up to snuff of everything else within the price range. You know, that's just my opinion. I might be wrong. Maybe everybody else loves the DV888. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think that it's worth what they're asking for it. So anyway, throw it here. It's pretty smooth, like most YoyoFactories. It's designed well. You know, not much vibe, which is cool because I changed the axle and changed the bearing and all that stuff. It spins for a decently long time. I wouldn't say that it's a poor player or a poor spinner or anything like that. I'll show you what the inside looks like here. Here it is with the flat ball bearing, with the flat bearing. That bearing spins fine. Put little flat yellow response pads in it. The finish is nice. It's not a bad finish. I certainly think it's better than the Boss, but I have the same problem with the Boss, is that I think it costs too much money, and it could be better. So that's that's just my opinion. But like I said, there's a few yo-yos that YoyoFactory has out that they still have in production that are $30 or whatever. That YoyoFactory needs to do better with some of those, and this is one of those. So if anybody from YoyoFactory watches, this needs to be better or cheaper, because I don't know. I feel like because you're the biggest company, you can get away with doing this, or you're one of the bigger companies now, you can get away with throwing out a $30 yo-yo, and people are like, oh, it's $30, but then if they spend the $15 more to get a shutter or something, they're like, oh, this is a so much better yo-yo. And by the time you've spent the money to upgrade the axle and to upgrade the bearing and the pads and stuff in this one, you're already looking at, if you do it all with the YoyoFactory stuff, you've already spent the $45 or whatever dollars that you could have just spent on a shutter or something else, or one of the Duncans, or hell, 2 magic yo-yos or something like that. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I feel like a lot of beginners kind of get suckered into this one, like I did, and then it's they kind of wish that I feel like I kind of wish that I could have spent the money elsewhere. But that's just my opinion. So anyway, guys, like and subscribe if you like what's going on. I try to do this pretty often. I put up a lot of content. So, if you like what's going on, let me know, and say something in the comments. I love comments. I try to respond to everybody. But thanks for watching, guys. Cheers to you.